Okay, everybody, welcome to Thailand. Welcome to Jomtien Beach. Didn't make a video for a few days because just getting over the travel, and we were stuck in, well, I was in Bangkok for a couple of days taking care of some embassy stuff, but now we are here and it's a big holiday here in Thailand. So there's lots and lots of people in town for the holiday. So it was a big Buddhist holiday, and so there is lots of traffic and lots of cars in town, and will be that way for the weekend. But then should have the place back to normal on Monday. But it's great for the Thais because the Thais can all come out and enjoy. So we'll give you a little look at Jomtien Beach. Okay, so here's a little look at Jomtien Beach Road, and you can see again quite a few cars. And in the evening time they set up these little kind of food stalls on the side, and these little street vendors, the food is super delicious and super cheap. So yeah, there's always restaurants and all that you can go to if you want to sit down, but the best food, or the most affordable food, is always from the food vendors. You can see the beach right here, and see the sun's just starting to come down, but it's quite busy with lots of action on here. And actually they're doing a big revitalization project of the beach, actually expanding it. So that is a big kind of barge that's part of that operation, which is very, very cool. And so the beach is going to look really nice. Now when it's finished, they've already finished the kind of first part of it and the north part of Jomtien Beach, and it really makes it quite huge when it comes all the way out. It like provides much more beach area when it's all said and done. So you can see that's actually Lucky walking in front of us. She's a little shy today, but maybe we can get her to say hi. I'm still selling her on the idea of the YouTube channel because it's something that I started when we were apart, when I was on the ship. But there she is. Hey baby, how you doing? Everything good? Okay, we got a thumbs up. Got a thumbs up. I wonder if we see Mr. Orange Juice today. Okay. So yeah, so we're going for a nice evening stroll. Yesterday we went into town, saw a couple of co-workers of mine that work on ships, the hotel director from the Quantum, as well as the production manager from the Liberty, Mike and Rob. You can check out Mike's YouTube channel. He has a YouTube channel as well. He actually got some footage of us playing pool and kind of hanging out last night. So I'll tag him in this little video that you can come to there. He does a lot of running. In fact, he participated in the Pattaya marathon today, which he had to get up super early. He had to like meet at like 5:40 in the morning. I think they started about 6 o'clock. So he did a 10K marathon. I think he made a video about that, so you can zip on over to his channel and see all the Thais hanging out. This is really popular for people from Bangkok because we are kind of the closest beach destination from Bangkok, or as they say in Thai, Krung Thep. So the families all come, they all kind of hang out on the beach, and they drink, and the kids swim, and they eat food. And so yeah, Jomtien Beach, which is part of Pattaya, is only 2 hours from Bangkok. So the Thais from Bangkok either come southeast to Pattaya and Jomtien, it's about 2 hours, or they go to Hua Hin, which is southwest of Bangkok, which is about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. So it's a little further to go. Both destinations are popular with them, especially on the holidays. And yeah, you can see they don't tend to come in the they don't really come in the day when it's super hot, but they come in the evening when it's not so hot. And that's actually the same with Vietnam. So yeah, see, there's lots of activity, lots of people to enjoy and watch. And busy, eh, babe?
Yes.
Very busy, huh? I'm saying Thai, yung. Yung, yung. Busy, busy. So yeah, more little food vendors here. And okay, so yeah, another nice little look at everything. And it's yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful evening so far. Got a very light shirt on because it is hot, especially walking as well. But it's very a beautiful evening for some exercise and a little bit of walking. Right, baby? All right, so we'll be back. Show you this here, folks. So over across the way, this is the Wombat, which is an Australian and New Zealand bar. And we know the owner, his name is Steve. And we actually went to his wedding on the beach, which is right across. And actually up top where you see the blue was a little kind of hangout that during the COVID period, when it was very difficult to find a place to drink, he snuck people up there, which was pretty cool. So we'll definitely do a little video about the Wombat, but it's a cool place. And actually, Steve must be doing well, because since he came back to Thailand this time, he has expanded his bar. It's now twice the size. He's gone into the place to the right side, which is very, very cool. So congratulations to him and his business. And yeah, we definitely have to stop by there, have a few drinks and say hi, which we shall. Another thing to show you is there's a new condo that they put in on Jomtien Beach, and this thing is an absolute monster. This is the Copacabana. It's nearly 60 stories, and for anybody of my friends who haven't been for a while, that's quite the change. So it's the old little shot of the beach. I'll give you a little side profile of the Copacabana. We get going, but yeah, it's beachfront, and it is an absolute monster building, and it is right beside the Jomtien night market. This is one of our favorite places to eat. It's open in the evening from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. They have music there, really cheap food. But yeah, you can see a little bit more of the Copacabana. It's not open yet, still under construction, but it is, again, very, very big. So yep, there you see, I don't even know how many units are in that big bad boy, but it is pretty huge. That are visiting, and it's a really nice evening. We're walking down. You want to walk down, babe? sun's just starting to go down now. So, a little cool place there. Branch Coffee. There's one near us that we used to frequent. Well, we used to frequent it all the time before we bought a little coffee machine. We don't go as much. That was a little investment we made during COVID. Save some money on coffee and when coffee shops weren't available. So yeah. This is always a pretty popular thing with the Thais. They usually will deck out a truck with some pretty big speakers. And then they come down to the beach and kind of sit and party. On the big Thai holidays like Loi Krathong, which is the Lantern Festival. If anybody has seen the videos of Chiang Mai with all of the lanterns in the sky, that's always done on Loi Krathong. But they come down, crank the speakers, and then you see like Thais dancing on the roofs of their cars and in the back of the trucks and just going kind of crazy. And some of the sound systems are just nuts. Really, really massive speakers and LED lights and stuff like that. So I'll get a video of that one day, which is pretty cool. Continuing our way down. Still got this old sign. So if anybody's curious about the current entry requirements to Thailand, July 1st, they dropped the Thailand Pass. So previously you had to go on a website and show COVID insurance and your quarantine hotel booking and all of that sort of stuff. It was a whole extra step and hassle for people that wanted to travel here. But they stopped that on July 1st. So I came in the country on the 14th, sorry, the evening of the 13th. And it was just like the good old days before COVID. Just basically show your passport and you were in. The only requirement was that the airlines wanted proof of vaccination, and that was it. So that was a nice change. So out there, sun is starting to set. It's a bit of cloud action out there, so I don't think the sunset will be particularly that spectacular today, but we'll see how we do. So Beach Road has lots of hotels, lots of restaurants, lots of 7-Elevens, of course. The joke in Thailand is that you can throw a rock in any direction and hit a 7-Eleven. But Family Mart is also very, very popular here as well. During COVID, when the bars weren't open and the restaurants weren't even selling alcohol, this is kind of where everybody hung out. This particular section is quite popular, so people would grab drinks from 7-Eleven, come down and drink on the beach. And we did that a couple of times as well. So, I don't know what, another YouTuber perhaps? Seems like they're preaching or something. Yeah, I had a little tripod set up there. So they have little sports courts along the way as well, which is pretty cool. You can play badminton. There's some volleyball courts in another area of the beach called Dongtan Beach, which is pretty nice. This is the best place to change money in Thailand, or in Pattaya, excuse me. TT Exchange. I changed some money there just a couple of days ago at their main office. They're all over Pattaya, and they're definitely the best rate, leaps and bounds ahead. This is Surf Kitchen right here. I made a post from there. It's a really, really cool restaurant. Like all the trees, it's all open air by the beach, and we'll definitely make a little video in there, because we eat there 2-3 times a week, as it's for the location and the ambiance. The food is prepared really quickly, and it's a good price for restaurants, again, especially for the location. Lucky is power walking. She's not slowing down for 2 seconds. Have big power for walking today, eh, babe? Woo! Oh, we're getting close now to Dongtan Beach, which is a particularly nice part of Jomtien Beach. Usually when we go down to the beach, we'll head down to this area. And there's a particular vendor that we like that gives us good service. This is a very popular coffee shop right here. This is King Coffee, which is a pretty popular spot. You always have people hanging out at this sign here, Jomtien, Pattaya Beach. Looks like they've installed some LEDs in it too, looking a little better. And that's the Jomtien TT Exchange headquarters right there. So look for the black and the yellow and the TT. Best place to exchange money in Pattaya, Jomtien. I can see again. Sun's getting closer. What's that, baby? Now up here, there's a group of Thais that always get together for exercising. Usually there's 2 groups. One group that does more kind of traditional style dancing, and then they do there's another group that usually is a bit more high energy. So I see lots of people out enjoying, but we'll get a little shot of these guys dancing. So 7-Eleven there, and 7-Eleven 3 shops down right here. And this is one of the newer ones. It's multi-levels, has some seating. So here we go, the dancing group and exercising, and the leaders always usually got pretty funky outfits on. And Dongtan, Pattaya Beach. Everybody working hard like we are. Okay, so all right, that's gonna do it for this episode. I want to say goodbye, babe. Bye. So thank you so much for tuning in. Apologies for taking a little bit of time to get the first video going and settling back in, but got the love you sign from Lucky there. So thank you so much for joining us, and that's kind of a whirlwind tour of Jomtien. We'll get some better videos, or more videos, a little bit more detail. But thanks so much for joining us. Like and subscribe. Cruising Life with Ken.